You've seen it, you've heard about it, you might even have a few rare ones in your collection. Of course, what I'm talking about is Pokemon Go, the latest and greatest craze to take the world by storm. But what does Pokemon Go have to do with social media marketing, you might ask? I think a ton. And it really has to do with the founder and CEO, John Hanke, and what we as marketers can learn from John and his resilience in the field of aerial mapping and gaming. See, back in 1996, John started his first MMO, massively multiplayer online game. In 2000, he started a company called Keyhole, which began to 3D map areas. In 2004, that transformed into Google Earth. And it wasn't until 2014 that John actually teamed up with Pokemon as an April Fool's joke to have viewers try to find Pokemon within Google Maps. That April Fool's joke turned into what we know today as Pokemon Go. So what does it all mean? Well, as social media marketers, all too often we get caught up in quick wins, and either we take it or we leave it, and if it doesn't work, then we think that we did something wrong or that people just don't like it. When in reality, we can learn a ton from the fact that resilience and keeping at it over a period of time, if it really truly is a good idea, really pays off in the long run. Take podcasting, for example. If you look at any number of podcasts, it takes 100, 200 episodes before people actually start to figure out that this really is a great podcast and this really is worth their time. Or think about a campaign across, multiple platforms. It takes a long time sometimes for audiences to gleam onto a great product or a great idea. And so I would highly encourage you as social media marketers to stick with things. Give them a solid 6 months of real effort. And if at the end of that 6 months it's not working out for you, then call it quits. But you may have the next Pokemon Go at your fingertips, and that is something to not give up on. I'm Brian with Buffer, and stay tuned for tips in the future.